Colorado DMV Motorcycle Practice Test. Question 1. Which of the following present as the greatest danger to the motorcyclist? A. Bicycles on the side of the road. B. Oncoming traffic turning left in front of you. C. Overpasses and tunnels. D. Motorcycle chain problems.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. One of the biggest dangers for motorcycles is oncoming traffic turning left in front of you. Exercise caution when driving through intersections. Question 2. The best way to discourage another driver from trying to share the lane with you is to A. Ride in the center lane position. B. Beep your horn. C. Ride in the left lane position. D. Flash your brake light.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. The best way to discourage another driver from trying to share the lane with you is to ride in the center lane position. Question 3. Eye contact with drivers. A. Ensures they will stop and let you through. B. Should be made before crossing every intersection. C. Is not a guarantee they will yield to you. D. Should be avoided to discourage aggression.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. Eye contact with drivers is not a guarantee that they will yield to you. Often, drivers don't see motorcyclists even when they are looking directly at them. Question 4. To increase your chances of being seen by another vehicle. A. Avoid driving in heavy traffic. B. Wear reflective clothing. C. Drive in areas where there are lots of motorcycles. D. Drive only during the day.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. To increase your chances of being seen by another vehicle, wear reflective clothing. Question 5. When following another vehicle, the fill in the blank lane position is the best for being seen. A. Center. B. Left or right. C. Right. D. Left.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. When following another vehicle, the center lane position is the best for being seen. Question 6. While stopped at a traffic light, if you believe that your motorcycle has not triggered the light sensor, when can you proceed? A. C. After waiting for 2 light cycles. B. When it is safe to do so. C. A. And either B or C. D. B. After waiting for 120 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. While stopped at a traffic light, if you believe that your motorcycle has not triggered the light sensor, you can proceed after waiting for at least 120 seconds or 2 full light cycles, but only when it is safe to do so. Question 7. When you park, which wheel should be touching the curb? A. Neither. B. The rear. C. The front. D. Both.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. You should park your motorcycle perpendicular to the curb, with the rear wheel touching the curb. Question 8. While passing a row of parked cars, You see a driver inside one of the parked vehicles. What should you do? A. Ride in the right lane position so you will be close to the vehicle. B. Stop until the driver has exited the vehicle. C. Beep your horn to let the driver know you're there. D. Speed up to pass the vehicle quickly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. If you see a driver inside a parked vehicle you are passing, you should beep your horn to let the driver know you're there. Otherwise, the driver might do something suddenly that could endanger you. Question 9. Blind intersections can be dangerous because A. Other vehicles will have difficulty seeing you from certain locations. B. U-turns are not permitted. C. They are not controlled by traffic signs. D. They are high-speed intersections.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. Blind intersections are dangerous because other vehicles will have difficulty seeing you from certain locations. Question 10. In which of these situations is a driver most likely to try to share a lane with you? A. When you are preparing to turn at an intersection. B. When the driver wants to pass you. C. In heavy traffic. D. All of the above.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. Another vehicle may try to share a lane with you in heavy traffic, when the driver wants to pass you, or when you are preparing to turn at an intersection. Ride in the center lane position to discourage drivers from sharing your lane. Question 11. Why do motorcycle crashes commonly occur on curves? A. Motorcyclists tend to run wide on curves if they are not careful. B. Motorcycles cannot stay in one lane position while moving through a turn. C. It is difficult to steer a motorcycle. D. Leaning in curves causes motorcycles to tip over.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. Motorcycle crashes commonly occur on curves because the motorcyclist may run wide and collide with some object. Question 12. When should you take your feet off the footpegs and skim them on the surface of the road? A. When riding on ice. B. When riding in a parking lot. C. When crossing railroad tracks. D. When riding on metal gratings.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. To maintain balance and safety when riding on ice, skim the surface of the road with your feet. If the motorcycle starts to fall, you can steady it with your feet. Question 13. When approaching a blind intersection with a stop line, where should you stop? A. Past the stop line, where you can see clearly. B. At the stop line first, then farther to help see. C. On the stop line. D. At the stop line only.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. When approaching a blind intersection with a stop line, stop at the stop line first. Then proceed ahead and stop at a location where it is easier for you to see. Question 14. While riding, you notice there are hazards on the left side of the lane. Which lane position should you choose? A. Left, closer to the hazard. B. Whichever lane position you are currently in. C. Whichever lane position you generally prefer. D. Center or right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. If while riding, you notice there are hazards on the left side of the lane, choose a center or right lane position to make yourself more visible and avoid the hazards. Question 15. An adequate space cushion between you and the vehicle ahead of you is at least, fill in the blank, seconds. A3. B6. C4. D2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. An adequate space cushion between you and the vehicle ahead of you is at least 2 seconds. Question 16. What controls the front brake? A. The left foot pedal. B. The right hand lever. C. The right foot pedal. D. The left hand lever.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. The right hand lever controls the front brake. Question 17. Convex motorcycle side mirrors make cars seem A. Farther away than they are. B. Bigger than they are. C. Smaller than they are. D. Closer than they are.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. Motorcycles' convex side mirrors make cars seem farther away than they actually are. Question 18. Maintaining or increasing your speed while making a turn. A is safer because you complete the turn quickly. B should only be done when passing others. C should never be done. D helps stabilize the motorcycle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. By maintaining or increasing your speed while making a turn, you are helping to stabilize the motorcycle. Question 19. If your motorcycle is not equipped with a windshield, you must A. Get your motorcycle equipped with a windshield before you ride it. B. Drive only on paved roads. C. Avoid carrying passengers. D. Wear safety goggles or a face shield.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. If your motorcycle is not equipped with a windshield, both the rider and passenger if any must wear safety goggles or a face shield. The handbook states that even if your motorcycle is equipped with a windshield, it is still no substitute for a face shield or goggles. Question 20. The best way to lessen your chances of skidding on a slippery surface is to A. Drag your feet on the ground. B. Slow down before you get to the slippery surface. C. Ride on the shoulder of the road. D. Do all of the above.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. The best way to lessen your chances of skidding on a slippery surface is to slow down as much as possible before you get to it. Question 21. Which of the following is not part of the upshifting process? A. Easing out of the clutch and adjusting the throttle. B. Gently applying the front brake while adjusting the throttle. C. Rolling off the throttle as you squeeze the clutch. D. lifting the shift lever as far as it will go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. To upshift, you should 1. Roll off the throttle as you squeeze the clutch, 2. Lift the shift lever as far as it will go, and 3. Ease out of the clutch and adjust the throttle. You do not need to apply the brake. Question 22. If your motorcycle is carrying a lot of cargo, you may need to adjust your A. Saddlebags, B. Handlebars, C. Helmet, D. Suspension.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. If your motorcycle is carrying a heavy load, you may need to adjust the suspension to handle the additional weight. Question 23. If you are riding in a staggered formation, when should you switch to riding in pairs? A. When approaching intersections. B. When turning sharp corners. C. When riding at night. D. Never.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. Motorcyclists should never ride in pairs. A motorcycle requires a full lane width to operate properly. Question 24. While you are riding a motorcycle, head checks A. are not required because motorcycles do not have blind spots. B. should be performed before you change lanes. C. only need to be done at night. D. only need to be done when you are preparing to make a left turn.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. While you are riding a motorcycle, head checks should be performed before changing lanes. Question 25. Most of your motorcycle's braking power is provided by A. the front brake, B. the front and rear brakes equally, C. the clutch, D. the rear brake.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. 75% of your motorcycle's stopping power is provided by the front brake. Question 26. Which of the following should be avoided when you are carrying cargo? A. Securing cargo with elastic cords. B. Securing cargo as low as possible. C. Filling saddlebags evenly. D. Fastening excess cargo to the sissy bar.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. Fastening cargo to the sissy bar can make the motorcycle unstable because it raises the center of gravity. Keep cargo low and balanced for safety. Question 27. The safest formation when you are riding in a group is A. the staggered formation, B. single file, C. in pairs, D. the V formation.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. The best formation when riding in a group is the staggered formation. It allows you to stay close together while maintaining a space cushion. Question 28. The most likely place for a collision is A. a residential area, B. a school zone, C. a multi-lane highway, D. an intersection.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. The most likely place for a collision is an intersection because many vehicles are trying to do different things at once. Question 29. If you are about to pass a parked car whose driver is seated inside, you should A. Come to a complete stop. B. Wave your arms. C. Flash your brake light. D. Beep your horn.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. If you are about to pass a parked car whose driver is seated inside, you should beep your horn. Often, drivers will not see you coming. Question 30. How can you keep yourself from using too much throttle? A. Start with your right wrist raised. B. Keep the clutch pulled in. C. Start with your right wrist down. D. Only ride in lower gears.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. You can help keep yourself from using too much throttle by starting with your right wrist down. Question 31. If your motorcycle was manufactured before 1978, you should A. Keep the headlight on at all times while riding. B. Only ride during the day. C. Avoid carrying passengers. D. Get a special license.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. If your motorcycle is older than 1978, you should keep the headlight on when riding at all times, even in daylight. Motorcycles manufactured since 1978 are designed to turn on the headlight whenever the engine is running. Question 32. When preparing to enter the roadway from the roadside, how should you position your motorcycle? A. Perpendicular to the roadside. B. At an angle. C. Parallel to the roadside. D. With the rear tire off the road.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. When preparing to enter the roadway from the roadside, you should position yourself at an angle so you can see clearly in both directions. Question 33. If your front wheel locks, your best course of action is to A. Continue applying the brake. B. Use the rear brake only. C. Release the rear brake only. D. Release the brake and reapply it smoothly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. If your front wheel locks, your best course of action is to release the brake and reapply it smoothly to regain control. Question 34. If an unexpected obstacle requires you to turn left quickly, you should A. Apply the front brake. B. Press the right-hand grip. C. Apply the rear brake. D. Press the left-hand grip.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. If an unexpected obstacle requires you to turn left quickly, you should press the left-hand grip to initiate a quick swerve or turn. Question 35. When riding in a group, when should you ride single file? A. In rural areas. B. On long stretches of road. C. When entering a highway. D. At all times.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. When riding in a group, you should ride single file when entering or exiting a highway as well as when going around curves. Question 36. To avoid a collision with a hazard in the center of the lane, which lane position S should you ride in? A. Left. B. Center. C. Right. D. Left or right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. To avoid a collision with a hazard in the center of the lane, you should ride in the left or right lane position. Question 37. Motorcyclists must wear protective eyewear. A. At all times. B. When riding a motorcycle without a windshield. C. Only if they choose to do so. D. Only while riding on highways and freeways.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. Motorcyclists must wear protective eyewear at all times, even if the motorcycle has a windshield. A windshield is not a substitute for goggles or a face shield. Question 38. You should increase your following distance. A. In heavy traffic. B. When it is windy. C. On single-lane roads. D. During the day.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. You should increase your following distance in heavy traffic. Heavy traffic can lead to sudden and unexpected stops. Question 39. To avoid lurching while downshifting, what should you do? A. Never downshift below second gear. B. Make sure the motorcycle is traveling slowly enough for the lower gear. C. Brake while shifting. D. Only downshift if you are an experienced rider.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. To avoid lurching while downshifting, make sure the motorcycle is traveling slowly enough for the gear you're about to downshift into. Question 40. In order to avoid hazardous situations, you should A. Watch other vehicles. B. Avoid carrying passengers. C. Be able to swerve. D. Search the road ahead.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. In order to avoid hazardous situations, you should search the road ahead for possible hazards and dangers you might be approaching. Question 41. Start your motorcycle with your right wrist. A. Locked. B. As comfortable as you wish. C. Down. D. Up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. Start your motorcycle with your right wrist down to avoid using too much throttle. Question 42. To help keep the motorcycle steady through a turn, you should A. Decrease your speed. B. Maintain or increase your speed. C. Increase your speed. D. Maintain or decrease your speed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. To help keep the motorcycle steady through a turn, you should maintain or increase your speed. Question 43. When can you ride side by side with another motorcycle? A. When traffic is heavy. B. When you are riding with a new rider. C. Never. D. When you are riding in a group.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. Although motorcycles are smaller than cars, they still need a full lane width. Hence, it is never safe to ride side by side with another motorcycle. Question 44. The quickest way to stop is to A. Pull the kill engine switch. B. Apply the front brake quickly. C. Apply both brakes firmly. D. Use only the rear brake.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. The quickest way to stop is to apply both brakes firmly. Question 45. What does the left-hand lever control? A. The gear shifter. B. The clutch. C. The rear brake. D. The front brake.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. The left-hand lever controls the clutch. The right-hand lever controls the front brake. Question 46. To slow down, which brake should you use? A. Front or rear brakes. B. Front brake only. C. Rear brake only. D. Both front and rear brakes at the same time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. To slow down, use both the front and rear brakes. Although the front brake is more powerful, both brakes should always be used. Question 47. Motorcycle groups larger than, fill in the blank. Riders should split into smaller groups. A5, B2, C3, D6.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. Motorcycle groups larger than 4 or 5 riders should split into smaller groups. Question 48. To carry a passenger, your motorcycle must have A. Foot pegs for the passenger. B. Special shocks. C. A windshield. D. All of the above.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. If you want to carry a passenger, your motorcycle must have foot pegs and a seat for the person. Question 49. Which is the best lane position for being seen by a driver ahead of you? A. Right. B. Center. C. Any. D. Left.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. If you want a driver ahead of you to see you, the center lane position is your best choice. It makes you most visible in the rearview mirror of the driver ahead of you. Question 50. When you are carrying a passenger, instruct the person to A. Put his or her feet on the ground when the motorcycle is stopped. B. Hold firmly onto your waist, hips, or belt. C. Grip the backrest. D. Wear a seat belt.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. Instruct the passenger to hold firmly onto your waist, hips, or belt. Keep both feet on the pegs, even when the motorcycle is stopped. Keep legs away from the muffler S, belts, chains, or moving parts. Sit as far forward as possible without crowding you. Stay directly behind you, leaning as you lean, and avoid unnecessary talk or motion.
Thanks for watching. Please comment, like and share.